started at Franklin Square. It was Franklin Square Hospital, January 2nd, 1984, and I was hired as a medical technologist in the blood bank. It was very different than it is now. Well, there was no tower. I don't even know that the cancer center was here. So we used to do things manually, and now there's so much automation, so much documentation electronically. We would write things down on paper with a pencil or a pen, and now everything goes into the computer system. HRO was high reliability organization wasn't even a term in 1984. Right now I am the clinical laboratory manager. I oversee transfusion medicine, phlebotomy, the lab accessioning area, and point of care. The transfusion medicine field has drastically changed. When I started, we had no machines. We were fully manual. So when we would do a type and screen on a patient and a blood type, we would drop things into tubes and look at them in a viewing mirror. Now we can take the tube of blood, put it on a machine, push a couple buttons, and within a half an hour, your blood type comes out of the machine. Now with the barcode system, everything is assigned to that patient and flows from the machine right into the computer system. Testing of blood was also different then. Blood that we got from Red Cross only had hepatitis, syphilis testing. Now, blood's tested for HIV, CMV, HBsAg, all the hepatitis. There's much more testing, making the blood products much safer. It's when HIV came into existence, I think that was a big thing. We didn't wear gloves. PPE was not a high expectation from anybody. You worked in the lab and you processed your samples without gloves. Gradually, it went from regular lab coats that you took home and washed to impervious lab coats, to shields when you were opening tubes so you didn't get splashed. I remember there was fear. People were afraid, could I get infected by opening these tubes? And now it's gloves, goggles, impermeable lab coat, no open-toed shoes, no drinking in the lab. So that's definitely, safety of the associate is very important, as well as patient safety. We don't have the patient contact that a lot of people in the hospital do, but we know in the background we save lives on a daily basis, especially when we see a sick patient coming in the emergency department or through labor and delivery that we know is dependent on us supplying safe blood products to them. And that happens in the blood bank almost every day. All of us feel like we have done a great service to our patients. The patient is the most important thing. And anything we can do as associates of the hospital to make the patient and the family feel safe is what our job is on a daily basis. Every person that works in this facility knows that we are a high reliability organization, and patients' families come first.